solutions in this hyper-converged platforms. There's modules you can turn on and say, handle my database provisioning for me. So now, again, users can deploy an Oracle instance, a SQL Server cluster, a MySQL instance, whatever it is, who cares? Let the software handle all the repetitive tasks for you. Let the software do the hard work.
So the conversation this week for the next 3 days is centered around the whole disruption relating to Industry 4.0 and how it affects our local markets, or it affects certain verticals of our local market. And this is particularly consistent with trends relating to how we adopt these technologies based on the digital transformation agenda of government and private sector in general. And so we're going to use these 3 days to sort of walk up a menu to share with you of what are some of the things that we can apply in our own local spaces and how we can apply that global for our own benefits as businesses and as individuals.
The reason why we have to be bold is because there's a difference between transformation and change. And we're talking about digital transformation, we're not talking about digital change. So change is, today I wear a blue dress to the conference, tomorrow I wear a red dress. I won't do that because that's the Scotiabank color. But as an example, today I wear a blue dress, tomorrow I wear a red dress, and I put up my hair. That is change. It's cosmetic. It's possibly fleeting and not long lasting. Transformation is, losing the 40 pounds that I gained after being pregnant and getting fit, and my whole mindset, and helping others to also start their fitness and health journeys. And so since we're talking about transformation, and with that, other things, right, that you can't necessarily see, like your blood pressure improves. You're not at risk for diabetes anymore. It's this whole holistic, deep in the layers transformation. It's not cosmetic.
The question that they asked the banker was, well, how long does it take to open a new account? Right? I come to you, you don't know anything about me. How long does it take? Anybody? How long does it take for a bank account? The person said 2 weeks or so, and you get this and you get that, you don't have to get that sign that person, all that. How long take 2 weeks? Okay, all right. How about within 5 minutes from one of these? Impossible. So no, that's digital transformation. What am I going to do on the inside, behind the scenes, to make that possible?
So what's our contribution? Unique combination of HP and CBR in decision making, in multi-criteria problems, use of mobile agents in a distributed environment. So we realize, and this can come in handy when we think about like big data analytics and so forth. Implications to the medical field, a personal intelligent piece of software that the doctor can have on its phone that it can send out and process information and return with the information, and the potential reduction in medical errors.
What this work has done then, we have developed a computer-based model using what we call a virtual reality exercise. And we call it Technotherapy Rehabilitation System as a contribution to augment the present treatment process. And I will go through that quickly. What the system did was, we used the system to manage what we call plantar flexion and dorsiflexion movement of the ankle and foot of the post-acute patient in their gait circle in order to improve their range of movement.
People moved away from using barters, rural barter system to start using a more urbanized, money-based system, right? So this is why people are so excited about blockchain technology, even if they don't put it in this very specific term.
2018 was a pretty strong year for Jamaica, with inflation at 2.4%, which means that there's a slower degradation in our purchasing power. 100 $1.5 billion in currency being circulated, persons spending more money in more ways, 20.2% increase over 2017, and a 41.1% deposit dollarization ratio. This last figure means that there's a smaller portion of currency being held in foreign exchange, which means that persons are putting more trust in Jamaican dollar.
Ladies and gentlemen, the draft Science, Technology and Innovation Policy will be tabled shortly in Parliament as a green paper. It envisages that science, technology, and innovation will be leveraged to unleash the creative potential of our people, catalyze economic development and sustainable prosperity, thereby contributing to social transformation, and create a culture of entrepreneurship and innovation in our society and economy. As the fourth industrial revolution beckons, it is imperative that our society is fueled by science, technology, and innovation if we ought to compete at the global level. With a growing skills gap in the area of technology and innovation widening on the global scene, our people have a tremendous opportunity to fill those gaps, but we have to become innovators instead of mere consumers of technology. As a ministry, we're working to transform Jamaica to a digital and knowledge-based society where all individuals and communities have equitable access to technology.